Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video, and with Halloween just around the corner, today we'll be showcasing none other than Mega Gengar EX with the Loyal 3. So with that being said, let's get into this spooky deck list here. So we do have the 2 copies of the Gastly, the 2 copies of Haunter, and the 2 copies of the new Mega Gengar EX here. And the main strategy of this deck will be prize denial, and we do have that ability of the shadowy concealment to really help us out with this. If one of your dark Pokemon were knocked out by damage from your opponent's Pokemon EX, your opponent takes 1 prize card fewer for this knockout. And then a really good Pokemon for prize denial will be the 2 copies of this Munkidori EX here that we run for that ability, Oh No You Don't. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from attack from your opponent's Pokemon, and if we have the Pecharunt EX in play, your opponent takes 1 fewer prize cards for this knockout. So if we have the Pecharunt EX in play as well as the Mega Gengar EX in play at the same time, and your opponent knocks out Munkidori EX, your opponent takes 0 prize cards for this knockout. And then we do have the Dirty Headbutt for the 2 Dark Energies and 1 Colorless. We can do 190 base damage, and then during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Dirty Headbutt. And then we do have the 2 copies of the Pecharunt EX here for our Munkidori EX here as well. That's Subjugating Chains ability. Once during your turn, you can switch in a Dark Pokemon from your bench into the active, as well as put Poison status on it for doing so. And then we do run also the 1 copy of this Okidogi EX here. Really powerful attack with the Chain Craze for 2 Dark, 1 Colorless. We can do 130 base damage. And if this Pokemon is poisoned, we get to do an extra 130 more damage with this attack. And then lastly, we have a 2-2 line of the Toxel and Toxtricity here for that Sinister Surge ability. Once during your turn, you can use this ability to search out your deck for a basic Dark Energy and attach it to one of your Dark type Pokemon that are on your bench, and then put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon for doing so. And then moving on to our trainer cards, for our ace spec, we have the Secret Box. We can only use this card if we discard 3 other cards from our hand, and then we can search out our deck for an item card, tool card, supporter card, as well as a stadium card. And then for our stadium cards, we have the 2 Artazon, where once during each player's turn, they can search out their deck for a basic Pokemon with no rule box and put it onto their bench. And then for our supporters, we run all 4 copies of Arven for searching out an item card and a tool card. The 2 Boss's Orders for gusting up one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 3 copies of Iono for draw support as well as hand disruption. The 3 copies of the new Lillie's Determination from Mega Evolution, where you shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. And if you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, you get to draw 8 cards instead. And then for our tool cards, we have the 1 copy of the Air Balloon, where the retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to will be 2 energies less. As well as we have the 1 copy of the Binding Mochi. If this tool card is attached to a Pokemon that has poison status on it, we can do an extra 40 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And then lastly, we do have the 2 copies of the TM Evolution. Ideally, we want to go second on the first turn of the game, so that we can use this tool card to quickly evolve up 2 of our benched Pokemon in a single turn. And then lastly, with the 8 basic Dark Energies. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. So yeah, our opponent won a coin toss. They decided to go first, had us go second. And they did take 2 mulligans here. Looks like it's some kind of a control deck. Yeah, they got the Eljum and Psyduck. See, they get Pidgeotto. They Ultra Ball Chi-Yu and Nest Ball away for the Pidgeot. And I feel like we don't have to really worry about the retreat lock here because we got Pecharunt. Yeah, let's knock out the Belgium. Okay, there's the Munkidori that got prized. They go into Pidgeotto, so they're gonna evolve it up right away here because I do have the Pidgeot. Let's see, the Artazon. So yeah, they're like not the best matchup for them. Their control style deck just doesn't really do too well if we have free retreat through our abilities. So yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be taking any prize cards here. They use Quick Search. Yeah, of course they go for the Gusting into Sudowoodo. Transceiver. So yeah, they're kind of a nice easy game here. Do I get here Iono? I am kind of afraid of the TM devolution though here. Because we did Rare Candy Gastly into Gengar. Lively Stadium. Yeah, they just concede here. Okay, they take a mulligan. Looks like it's gonna be some kind of a grass type deck. So yeah, we really did not get a good start here. So maybe the mulligan will give us a decent card. Okay, and there's a winner. So kind of hoping to get the TM evolution maybe off of the Lillie's determination. I get Ogerpon. Bug catching set. So yeah, looks like they got Mega Venusaur as well. Yeah, I can't believe we couldn't get the TM evolution. See, the Artazon. Looks like they're about to use Researcher Lily's determination here. They're just thinning out their hand. They restart for one. Another Ogerpon. Yeah, there's Lily's determination, of course. Yeah, looks like they're gonna knock us out because I got what, 3 energies on that Ogerpon. 4. I get Ivysaur and Grass. Yeah, they go into Ogerpon. Yeah, I just can't believe this. Not good the TM evolution really slows us down so much. Because the odds of getting Rare Candy Mega Gengar are kind of slim. Yeah, I think we're just gonna TM Evolution. Kind of bad that we attached the energy card on it. Yeah, there's Mega Venusaur. Yeah, so I wonder if they're gonna stay in the active or go into Venusaur. Nope, they're staying in the active. Yeah, I guess it's Super Rod. Go for the Iono. Yeah, okay, at least what the script here works. So we get Buddy Poffin and Munkidori. So that was the only Munkidori in the deck, and it was prized. So it's pretty good to get it. Yeah, they get rid of our Artazon pretty quickly here. And that was the second one. See, bug catching set. I feel like if we can get a chance to Gastly Meganium, I feel like that's the big part of their engine. Yeah, they're going to Ogerpon. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be moving energies over. Surprised they didn't move anything to Mute EX, honestly. Yeah, both bosses are in the deck. Maybe let's get Secret Box just to thin out our hand a little bit. Got a boss, I guess Team Evolution, Ultra Ball. No, let's get Super Rod. And I guess we'll go into Gengar here. Oh wow, they do use Iono here. Pretty bad. I feel like they do knock us out here, unfortunately. I think I should just take one prize card here. Yeah, if they're moving energy over, they already have the guaranteed KO. They're doing 330 here. Let's see, Solar Transfer again. Okay. Maybe they miscalculated. Or they just don't care on them. Yeah, I'm all gonna just chance this on the Mew EX. If we can gust it, we can basically KO it. That is pretty bad luck. And now let's just spin out our hand a little bit. Yeah, this was a pretty long game here. 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't really see any way they can win this. Even if they gust anything they wanted. It really... Oh wow, they used Iono. Pretty persistent here. Yeah, not expecting that. Jungle Dump. So yeah, pretty bad. Both bosses. Let's reshuffle the deck with the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Or... yeah, let's take the Tatsugiri also. Okay, there's the boss's orders. Yeah, we can just custom mute EX and knock it out. There we go, last two prize cards of the game, Toxtricity and Buddy Poffin. There we go. Well, those are all of the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.